All right, guys, what is going on? It is August already, so this quarantine has been extended a very long time, but we are training here at Gold's Gym Bridgewater in New Jersey, and we're training legs today. So this is my real second leg day, my first real hard leg day, but my second leg day back since throughout my back and all that crazy shit happened. So we're going to show you guys some good training today, and we're going to do some heavyweight, high volume, and really throw some blood into those quads and get rocking and rolling and really, utilize these next couple weeks as an off season before I start shredding down for the 2020 Mr. Olympia. So we're going to take some pre-workout and we're going to get out there and get started. So you guys know I like my hype. So this is actually my favorite flavor, the Cool Lime. My favorite flavor of the hype. And then my Resurgence. Nice big heaping scoop of that. And I'm not a fan of the funnel, so I'll just throw it right in there. When I was in my late teens, early 20s, even early 30s, I don't think there was a workout that passed by without barbell squatting. I think that's a big difference with the training now and the training back then, is that back then we did a lot more compound movements like, flat bench, like barbell squats, deadlift. A lot of those things people don't do now because everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna get hurt doing it. You get hurt fucking getting out of your car. If you step wrong, if you deadlift wrong, if you squat wrong, if you bench wrong, you can get hurt doing that too. Freak accidents happen, but there's no reason that you guys shouldn't be doing the fucking core exercises. Everybody wants to find different acronyms of training methods and different ways to train to make things easier, and that makes your physique look like dog shit. So I stick to what works. This works for me, so this is what I do. Reason why we're doing extensions early on is because, like I explained in the chest video, very rarely will you guys see me coming here and do a compound lift first. Obviously I'm a little older now, but in my younger years I never did that because I was just way too strong for my size, and I could throw around really, really heavy weight. So as time went on, the way I got around of kind of giving my joints a little break and relief was pre-exhaustion. So I pre-exhaust the muscle with everything that I do. So if I'm training legs, we'll do extensions, then we'll do like a leg press, then another exercise, and then squat, right? When I do chest, you never see me press unless I do a fly first. When I'm training back, you never see me dead or rack pull early in the workout. So for extensions, especially for somebody that's got bad knees, if you do this exercise right, you can completely fatigue and pre-exhaust your entire quad. You don't have to go super heavy. I always do pyramid sets. So I start at 100, I'll go to 120, I'll go to 140 or 60, whatever. And I work my way up, 3-4 sets, 15 to 10 reps each set. And then sometimes we do a drop at the end, depending on how much blood we want to get in the muscle. But leg extensions, I make everybody that I train, they're always doing at least extensions before they do any sort of compound movement, whether it's a leg press, whether it's a squat, to make sure that their quads and their knees are fully warmed up, and that helps, prevent risking injury. So. Good shit. Fuck. You're up, Buttercup. Not bad. Light. Max out on this like 9 plates. You can't put much more on it. So what do you want to put on?
That's 9, right?
Yeah, you want to put 8? 8. So you want to put 1 plate? See, now your logic doesn't make any fucking sense because it's going against what you just said prior.
Dude, we're jumping 3 plates then.
We jumped
from 4 to 7, which isn't like crazy.
You know, 4 to 7 is
7
6 total. You know, 4 to 7 is 6 total plates.
I know.
Okay.
But from going to 7 to basically 10, that's 6 total more when it's really fucking heavy instead of moderately heavy.
Well, it's 5 plates. Because we're not putting 2 plates per second. 2, 2, 1.
5 plates.
Whatever you want. You call.
I'd rather do 8 and then test the waters. Test the waters, make sure.
I don't have to test waters because I'm fucking strong.
2.
Bro, kids these days, man, not train hard. I know I got a lot of fans that are younger, and I know I got fan base like all over the world, but I'll be honest, man.
Yes.
I train with a lot of fucking people, and the mindset of a lot of the younger generation just is not the same when I was coming up. It's sad because you want to believe that people are in this sport for a reason, to be better, to have better lifestyles, to be healthier, to look better, to feel better. And the sport of bodybuilding is that plus a lot more. The problem is people are falling in love with the social media and the publicity aspect of it and forgetting that it all stems from the love of being in the gym and training. And a lot of people are willing to put forth the work on social media and other aspects of their lives, but they don't put in the work in the one place where the work is the hardest, and that's in the gym. And I think that's a big difference between guys that are in their late 30s and guys and girls that are in their early 20s and late 20s. It's just, I've seen it, I've trained with them. I've trained with the older generation, the younger generation. I've trained with guys, girls, bodybuilders, fitness competitors, you name it, I've trained with them. And ain't nothing better than training with the old school guys like like Branch, like Jose. It's just flex. It's not the same, because you got to be cut from a different cloth to do some of the shit that we do. And people, probably make comments on this and say, oh, well, bodybuilding's not that hard. All you gotta do is eat, train, and all you guys do is take a ton of drugs, look the way you do. If that's what you think this all is, and that's all it takes, then be my guest and try it out. Because there's a lot more that goes into bodybuilding than just eating and training and popping some fucking pills, I can tell you that. It's a 24-hour, 365, 7-day-a-week fucking grind, and it's not easy. There's no days off in this sport. So it's different mentality, man. That's why only few people turn pro, and even fewer succeed. The fewest amount of people have a similar mindset that the others don't. So that's what makes successful people different from unsuccessful people. People are willing to do the hard things that others aren't. Ready? Throw that black one up there?
Yep. This is gonna suck balls.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. This set's gonna fucking blow. It's damn sure.
Want me to sit on it?
No, you actually turn this a little bit, like so it's like crooked, so it's actually sitting there. There you go. So it's got like some set to it.
So you want me to sit on it?
What?
You want me to sit
I
on
don't want
top
your
of it?
fat ass sitting on the fucking machine. Not with that fucking varsity jacket, I don't. Blackstone Labs joggers. Get them at blackstonelabs.com. Little plug, PJ. If you're short, though, don't get the double X's. Make it look like you got a dookie in your pants. Okay. All right, Tom, ready?
Yep. What you got?
Okay. Hip, hoo, up, up. Woo, 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 woo. Got those vacation weights. Come on, Tommy. Come on now.
I got it.
Come on, bud. Drive. Come on. Good. Again, come on. Come on. 5 more. 6. Good. Come on. 7. 3. Come on. Double it up. 1. Come on. Rack. Should hurt my shoulder more. It's a double whammy because I got bad shoulders, so getting on the squat bar is a bitch. And then bad back. Still going.
And there's my neighbors is for sale.
Haven't done squats. Weeks. So you figure it's probably about 6 weeks of no squats. So I hurt my back, took about 3 weeks. And then epidural and everything. So, and I mean, this is my 2nd week back, 3rd week back. 1st week back, trained fully. Last week, the entire fucking town and 2 towns lost power for days, so I ended up missing leg day. Everything was shut down. It was like impossible again. And no AC, no hot water, no electric, no nothing. All my food, no, not all of it, but some of it went bad. Moved some stuff to a freezer. Even got a generator for the house, but didn't have power for 3 days. So didn't train legs last week, which I really didn't mind because I knew putting weight on my back was going to probably bother it. So I didn't mind giving my legs another week's rest. So this is, figure 3, 4, 6 weeks of not training squat. So we're doing, goal today is 405. 225, I felt a substantial difference on my back. So we're gonna do 315, see how that feels, and then we're try to go up. You know what the worst thing is, since my shoulders are fucked up, trying to reach, like I wanna go a little further and grab here, but I wanna put my hand on something, so it's like it sucks.
Somebody texted me about saying that.
My left side is already
Fuck.
Oh!
So, for quads, right? So my feet are here, my heels are just about hanging off, slightly. If I take my foot, slide my foot back, I should just about catch my heel. Your heel wants to be hanging off just slightly. And then when I'm doing hamstrings, you can use this for hamstrings or quads. So this would be for quads. My feet are closer, working the outer part of my quad. And then if you want to go hamstrings, slide yourself in a little more. Then you put your feet super wide and point them out like this. And then you come down, you're coming down like this, focusing all on your hamstring. So you got quads here, hamstrings up here, high and wide. And then low and heels off is for quads. So, very great machine for overall leg development. I use this for hams and quad day, so definitely give this machine a try if you got it at your gym. If you don't have it at your gym, you can also use this or mimic it with the Smith machine. Just get under a Smith machine, have somebody there to unlatch it and latch it, and just put your balls of your feet where the bar is, just press it. Whew. Hey, chip.
Offer more.
Done. With that.
Goodie. Yeah. Oh.
So with a Bulgarian split squat, the leg that you go back with is the leg you want to replace the dumbbell with. So you don't want to go too big of a lunge forward, you're going to lose your balance. So you need to support yourself, you can. Just try to balance yourself out. If you're having trouble, then just hold on to something like this. I'm having trouble balancing on that side, yeah, my back, I don't know why. We lost Tom today, one of the many fallen soldiers to training legs. You know, me and Tom have been training together 5 months since this quarantine. Buddies for years. But, you know, trains his ass off. But most people walk around talking about they train hard. A lot of people don't know what training hard is until they actually train hard. You know, I've had my fair share of reality checks and ego checks at the door, training with guys like Branch, Charles, Glass. So I know what it's like to feel like you're gonna die towards an end of a workout and question why you even work out. I've done it before many times. But until you get to that level, you never truly know what it's like until you're on the verge of literally you feel like you're gonna die of death in the gym from being pushed to your absolute max capacity failure. But that's what we live for, right? That fucking adrenaline rush. What it's about. That's it, baby. Hey. Hey. Okay. All right, guys, wrap it up another episode of Blackstone Labs, Guy Cisternino. We just smashed the legs here at Zampetti Goals in Bridgewater, New Jersey. As you can tell, I'm a soaking wet mess. Been absolutely back on the grind since I've been back in the gym, you know. A lot of crazy hiccups along the way during this coronavirus pandemic shit. You know, if it wasn't injury or me having COVID and then losing power and we got hit with a storm, it's just been one thing after another. So I'm hoping that weather's starting to taper down, COVID's starting to taper down, life's starting to get back to normal little by little. So I'm feeling good. Back's feeling a lot better. Finally got up, able to squat 315 slow reps today. Feeling good. So every week I'm going to progress up and up until I'm back, you know, 4 or 5 plates next couple weeks. But you know, so far we're just cruising along day by day, growing into the Olympia, and then we'll start cutting it down in about another 6 weeks' time. We'll start getting ready for the 212 showdown. So keep an eye out, Blackstone Labs TV. We out. Peace.